Brian Miller, CEO, Director, and co-founder of Astra Exploration. And for you Crux investors who are not familiar with this, I'll be introducing one of the most exciting opportunities in precious metals exploration. I'm going to jump right into it, talking first about some of the macro factors. I think most of you are probably familiar with these, but I do think it's an important backdrop to understand why we think the story is currently so compelling. Primarily the precious metals bull market that we're in for about 2 years now. Prices have performed spectacularly. All the drivers seem to be currently in place, and many indications say that we're quite early in this cycle. Primarily central banks world over purchasing gold at rates that we have never seen. Governments are also acknowledging the need for precious metals as well as critical metals. Notably in the US, silver was recently added to that list of critical metals. Global debt continues to soar and accelerate. Primarily, we're talking about government deficit spending. The best hedge for inflation historically has always been ownership in hard assets. Gold and silver have always played a central role in this and will again this time. Investor allocation into the industry is still very low by comparison to other industries, and the small and micro cap companies tend to be the last ones to re-rate during these cycles, but have the tendency also to re-rate upward most aggressively. Astra falls within this category of a micro cap, and the assets that we have in the company are the drivers for what we think is one of the most impressive opportunities in precious metals exploration. Our flagship asset is located in Argentina in the province of Santa Cruz. This region is one of the most endowed in the world for high-grade gold-silver vein system. This is a high-grade project, and when I say high-grade, I'm literally talking about ounces of gold plus kilograms of silver in multiple drill intercepts that are open. The deposit is open in all directions within a 5,600 hectare property that is mostly unexplored. The preliminary metallurgy is favorable, and there's also nearby mining infrastructure, notably a couple of mills within 50 kilometers distance that are on care and maintenance. And so what you have here is the potential opportunity for a high-grade, high-margin, low-capex property that has the potential to be fast-tracked into production. This is a very exciting thing to have within a small micro-cap company. The project itself, this is a slide here, it's outlined in light blue. You'll notice several circles within that property. This dark blue circle in the very center is where all of the drilling has occurred, both past drilling as well as the drilling that Astra has undertaken earlier this year. Some of the gold circles that you'll see there are areas in which we have confirmed extension beyond the previously known deposit, and the white circles are areas where we see evidence that we can expand this thing further. A list of some of the best drill intercepts, both historical as well as some of what Astra has drilled in our maiden program in early 2025. This is a great opportunity to potentially expand this into a multi-million ounce asset. The team is something I'm most proud of. Many of these people are my co-founders when we started the company. Others joined the company within 6 months after we were introduced to them. But several of these people have made multiple discoveries, even world-class discoveries, in the jurisdictions in which we're looking. We think like investors, we think like owners, we act like owners because we are. We're co-investors as well. We own a significant amount of ownership in the company, and we have a lot of money invested. The quality of individual doesn't stop with management and directors. You'll note that our list of key shareholders here, led by Michael Gentili, our largest shareholder and repeat investor, as well as Mason Resources out of Toronto, and several of its principals, including Peter DeMooney at Luca Mining, Simon Marcotte of Northern Superior Resources, which recently announced they're being acquired by IM Gold, Victor Cantori of Amex Exploration, Fahad Al-Tamimi, and some of the principals at Agentis Capital, Michael Gray and Scott Speeds Group. We have a very tight share structure, 112 million shares issued and outstanding, and a strong treasury of about 7 million. One thing notable about the people of the company, we believe when we were acquiring La Manchuria last year, it's a recent addition to our portfolio, during the downturn, the entire team worked without pay. We did so because we believed if we could preserve our share structure and get La Manchuria into the company, that we would be in a very favorable position. That has come to fruition, and we've had a transformational year since the beginning of this year. So the question is, why Astra and why now? An immediate upcoming catalyst event, we recently launched a 10,000 meter drill program at La Manchuria. We expect to have 5,000 meters completed by the end of this year, and will commence another 5,000 meters in Q1. It's an exploration project with very high grades, near surface, open in all directions. It's got the potential to be a multi-million ounce asset in areas with existing infrastructure, a strong treasury of over $7 million, so all of the planned drilling is currently funded and then some. Best in industry people across all facets of the company. Proven team credited with multiple major discoveries in the jurisdictions in which we're looking, with a very tight capital structure that is designed for share price performance. I think you can look at our share price over the last year and see the value that I'm talking about, that a tight capital structure and strong owners bring to the table. But to put a fine point on it, the phase 1 maiden program we completed this year was 2,500 meters. It cost $1.3 million, and at our peak share price, it had created over $70 million in market cap. We're just launching a new program of 10,000 meters, so 4 times the amount of that. We're just getting started on this project, and we're doing so at a time that is one of the biggest bull markets in precious metals history. The best way to contact us, this information on this slide right here, there's a phone number. You can call us, leave a message. You can send an email to this address I have below here. It comes directly to me. I will receive it. You can also go to our website, astra-exploration.com, sign up for our email updates. That's the best way to stay up to date with activities within the company. Please do reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Thank you.